Hello, today we're going to show you a different process than what we showed you last time. Last time we showed you this, the mini sluice, and that's very basic, very beginner level. Today we're going to go up and we're going to show you a recirculator. And the way this works is it uses the same water over and over so you don't run out of water. And we draw from this bin, dirty water comes in here, catches in here, and we dump that when that gets full. We use an old car battery to power it. We've got two pumps running. We run one here, pushing dirt down, and we run the other one here, pushing it back up. So we get a lot of circulation motion going on that. And I'll turn it on, show you what that looks like. What you're doing is making sure that the water is level coming off there. Now we've got two PVC pipes here. We fill them with water and make sure the water stays in them. And what that does is keeps the water going back into there that's being pulled off. Now when we started doing this, we were using a scoop, putting in a scoop at a time. But that's a little slow, and with so much water going through, we've got to the point where we can pour it in. And again, this is all classified material, same material we used in the last video, came from the same place. But as you can see, a lot quicker. You can run a lot more material. We're too impatient. And that, in the other video, took us about 10 minutes to run that amount. Alright, so that's about a half a 5-gallon pail, and it took maybe 30 seconds to a minute, which is a lot faster than the other one. Now we give it a second to all run down and disconnect the two pumps. Now for the clean out, we've got several different mats here. Usually, most of the gold is caught in this mat and this mat. These two here, we might get a flake or two, but usually nothing. When we clean this out, we usually do the mats separately so we can tell if you're getting a lot of gold in the last mat, then you've got a problem. You're either running too much material, water's too fast. So that'll be mat number 4. Set that over there. Alright, so this is the last mat. We don't want to find anything in this, but 1 or 2 pieces is not a big deal. And there's nothing there, so that's a good thing. So we'll go to the next one. Alright, so this is the second mat. Now we want to find gold in this one. one little speck so far. One tiny speck in there. I'm not even going to chase it. So this is the top mat. There better be gold in here. So we've got 2 specks. So 2 specks, we're going to capture those. Now this came from, where was this? Morristown?
Yeah.
Alright, this came from Morristown. It's out in the desert. There hardly ever any water there, so you don't get a lot of movement of the gold. Our next trip, we're going to be going to Turkey Creek, where hopefully there's water, and we'll be dredging. So we'll find some definite gold there. This last pan is just rinsing down the machine.
Want you to be a big chunker in here.
Go ask your dad. Ignore that. I see 1 piece.
Yeah. Oh, 2. Oh, yeah, 3 of them went underneath the mats. I didn't have them up tight. So, when you run your mats, make sure they're up tight.
I see 4 pieces in there.
I see a bunch of littles.
So we got little tiny stuff. And that's floating. We need to put some more stuff in here. I don't know if you can see it float and then drop, but this stuff will make it drop. It won't float anymore. Alright, let's run the rest of the dirt and put the mats in right this time. Okay, we finished cleaning out the mats. We didn't find very much, maybe 6 pieces. This is how the mats go in.
Yeah, I didn't have it up under that ledge, that's why.
So the last time those mats apparently weren't up quite far enough. Now with the dirt that ran through, we don't want that running through our pump, so I'm going to dump this water off. And then I'll just dump this out and put it back in. Okay, so you also get a lot of grass and that floaty crap in it here. Get yourself one of these and this will take care of that. Okay, so this stuff doesn't cause a big problem, but eventually if it gets into that bin, it'll go into your pumps and clog up your pumps a little bit. So this cleans up fairly fast and sets back up fairly fast. So let's run some dirt. Alright, let's clean it out and see if we got anything. Alright, since we didn't find anything in the last 2 mats the last time, I put the 2 mats together in the same pan. And nothing. Very exciting. Top 2 mats. Okay, I see several pieces coming out there. Let me see this. Much better than the last run.
Wow.
All right, so this is our last week or so of mining. Not all from the desert. This came from dredging, which is what we're going to be doing next. And you'll see that in about a week.